We're at the observatories in Hawaii, as you can see, and there was, we had the lunar eclipse take place. We did. And there was a lot of traffic there. There was a lot of people there. And I don't think I've ever seen this. Let me put myself down here. I don't think I've ever seen this thing right there. Over there, you see it? That like shiny gold thing. I don't think I've ever seen it. It's like, let me put it in here with me. Seen it with its top up off. Right there you are. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's like everything was completely down on it. But we couldn't see it. We couldn't see it. Only when they spanned the camera over to look at the moon. It was wild, you all. I just now started looking at it because I went over there to the Canada, France, Hawaii telescopes. And I wanted to see what was going on. Hello, everyone. Aloha. Hello there, Apple Brooks. Hello. So, I used to live in Hawaii for like 4 years on Hickam Air Force Base. And we did manage to make it over here to the telescope areas. But you all, let's look at this. Because there was a lot of traffic. So we're just going to go straight over there to it. See, I've got this like this. Let me see what I got it. Can you see it fine? Because I don't want to be in the way of it at all. I don't. Now let's do this. Let me do this right here. Let me have one more drink of my hot tea. Okay. I got it. I got it, you all. We got it. So let's look at this. So this is the observatories from yesterday. And this is the clear day right here. Okay, so watch it. So I've got it on slow. Can you all see it? Hello. Can you hear me? Oh, I have some Earl Grey tea when it's cold out or when fall comes. See, look at this light down here moving across. And I know you can barely see it. It's moving across the sky. And we're at 3 in the morning on the 8th of November. 3 in the morning. So I've got I brung this backwards, you all. I just wanted to do it. Hope this is okay, because I like to go frame by frame, you all, to see if we can see anything. Yes, welcome everybody. Thank you for greeting everybody, Apple Brooks, honey. So let's look. Let's watch it. 2 in the morning is when we started. Look at this. It's either a plane or something, or UFO flying across. What happened? What happened, you all? Can you see it? I don't know what happened. Okay, you can see it? Yeah, so let's look at this. It's down there. And it's 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. 5 in the morning on the 8th. See that telescope moving around? So the camera only turned once. See, look how neat. Look how it goes up. Is that not the neatest thing? How that slides up like it does? Just like that. Okay, we see what they did. They're looking at the moon. What is this great big telescope right here? Is what I'm wondering. Which one is that one? Can you see it? I'm sure you can. Hello, Jay Jocelyn. So let's look at this. So, and it goes back to here. Then they zoom up on the moon. They zoom up on the moon. Now, you know they got a better image than that because they have big-time high-tech telescopes there. So they take a peek at the moon from wherever this telescope is setting. And there it is. This is as far as I got, you all, right here. And there's this one again. And it's 6 in the morning is what it is. 6 in the morning at the observatory. Okay, see, here's the first cars coming up. The whoa, he's burning smoke. He's dust. He's kicking dust with his SUV, you all. So we got the familiar one, the pickup truck and the SUV at the observatory. We do. The truck is the first arriving, and somebody gets out. They go in. Then comes the SUV parking right beside them. And we're at 7 in the morning. I'm sure they're going over some footage of the moon and stuff. Okay, so now we got another pickup truck over there on the side. Right here. Now and now we got another vehicle, another SUV. A silver SUV. That's right. So we're going to look. I don't know what's going to be on here, if there's anything on here, but I know that they were zooming up on the moon, and it was the lunar eclipse. So I'm sure this observatory has got some wonderful images. I really am. Inside there, we may not see them. You know something bound to have taken place. Look up here at the top, how this right here literally keeps its shape. Right up there is like a ship is flying overhead, and we can't see it. Is this okay, you all? Because I don't have this zoomed up all the way because I'm just now going through it. That's what we're doing. We're just now going through it. So if you're just tuning in, welcome. I want to see all the people that started showing up at the observatory. So it's 8 in the morning. 8 in the morning, and I know they've had time to start going through their cameras. Okay, see, now there's this person up here, over here walking around the top of the observatory, just looking probably. So they're walking, and they're going in a door. Now they're just on the little catwalk thing. Okay, they're doing their thing. So there's 3 people there at least, because there's 3 vehicles at the observatory, and we want to see if we can see anything other than these clouds that okay, let's just talk about this clouds. You see those clouds right here? When these are up close like this, let me just say this right here. When these clouds, if I can do this, when they're up close like they are, like this, and you got the people there, these clouds, these ships, I'm sure there's ships in here, they're literally right there up close and personal for the people who are walking along this catwalk up here. And they can see everything. They can see everything. You know that this is not normal clouds right here, you all. There's no way that's normal clouds. It's not. That's not normal clouds at all, and we know it, and they know it. But why don't we get to see what they see? Is it because you got to have a top secret clearance to get in there? Is that what it is? See, look at that. Oh, you're welcome. I do like to look at the observatories. I really do. I love it. But I could imagine if you were up there walking around, you would see these up close and personal, because look how close they're to us from this one camera, and look at this right here. Look at that right there, and then look at the back half of these. They're like this also. So let's put this back to me. Let's go back to that right there, because they got a really good vantage point from the observatories. They can just stand up there, and they can do their own thing up there, and they can see everything that goes on. We're waiting for some more vehicles to arrive, because there are more vehicles to arrive. And I thought when okay, I see ships. I really do see ships. I see black ships. right here. Let's look at them really fast, you all. Black ships. Like right here. It's the pointingness of a black ship. And right there also. So I wish I was up there too. So, okay, now we got vehicles. Look at got these vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus there is a silver car somewhere. And looks like there's somebody standing there looking. What are they looking at? And there's somebody standing right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 vehicles up here already. There are. How did they sneak up here without us seeing? Okay, because I was focusing on the ships. All right, so you got a blue SUV. Now you got another vehicle right there. If you're just tuning in, we want to see if there's anything out of the ordinary, because you remember now, this is the lunar eclipse day, and it's 10:32 in the morning at the observatory is what it is, the lunar eclipse. So we got, okay, so there's 5 vehicles. There's 6 vehicles up here because there was a gray one, a silver one that must be on the other side of the observatory. So we got 6 vehicles now at the observatories in Hawaii. We got some people standing outside. Okay, and they're taking pictures. What are they taking pictures of? 1, 2, 3. And there's another person over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got it. Okay, and now they're collaborating with one another. I want to see if we see more cars. There comes another truck. Now we got another truck showing up. So that's 7 vehicles at the observatories, and they're all standing around this right here. This thing right here, it also is a camera, because this white like canvas thing opens up and then sometimes it closes because they want to get images. Okay, somebody's getting in the vehicle. So 7 vehicles, and here's the people. We just want to see you all. We got to go slow. I don't know where the one vehicle must have left bye-bye. But there must be something with this one thing too. Okay, 7 vehicles. They're standing over this area. The clouds are rolling in. And this is the lunar eclipse day. Did a vehicle leave? If it left, we didn't see it. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The truck was 7. And there is a silver vehicle on the other side, so that's 8 vehicles. 8 vehicles, you all, is what there is. A total of 8 vehicles now at the observatories that have visited and still may be there, you all. They still may be there. I don't know if we'll see anything, but I want to see why all these people there. And we only get like a minute or 2 increments is what we get. Just a minute. We don't get down to the seconds because they don't release it. Okay, so now the vehicles are leaving. They're leaving. Okay, now some more vehicles. Now the truck comes back. And this one has repositioned itself. Wonder where they went to the other observatories probably. And it's leaving again. I want to see if they saw something. I did do the other telescopes too. See, they're looking around. They're up there at the top too. I'm sure they might. They don't see the moon. Let's see these vehicles, you all. This is. I'm sorry, this take a long time. I just want to see if they see anything through these. Let's cover. I'd like to be up there and see what they're seeing. There's a great big black ship right over here. Right over there. If you're just tuning in, hello. Yeah. If you're just tuning in, I just want to see, because one of these cameras that looks like there's something on their lens right there, an insect, probably an insectoid flew on their lens. The vehicles are still there. They're doing their own thing. We're going. And you know, that looks like a great big black ship. that's cloaked into that area too. Now, I cannot guarantee we'll see something. I can't, but these look kind of pointy. You shouldn't have pointy clouds like there are up here. We do, however, with these right here, the clouds start to puff up. I think it's on this one, but I may not be correct. Okay, the one truck is left. Okay, they all left, and it's 14:54. So I think the time they leave that place is probably around, oh, this is 14:44. They're still there. Normally they leave around 3:30. Okay, now it's 5 o'clock. There's nobody at the observatory. 5 o'clock and they're gone. So let's see what happens. I think they got to see whatever they wanted to. Y'all look at this. You see this right here in the background? Let's look. And again, like this solid black right here in the background. Let me do this. That's not a cloud. That's not a cloud. That's not even a part of the sky. It's not. It could, however, be a certain type of a life form, is what it could be. A certain type of a life form up there, or a certain type, well, it's like a ship up here. You all look at that. So, can you see it? Okay. So we can see it. I don't know what it would look like, and we haven't got that far in here yet, but we're going. And then it gets dark. It's massive. It really is massive. Okay, this car came up to look, and now they left. Now the silver car left. We'll be going to another observatory. Up here at the top, right up here, is a long white ship right there. And it's not one of our airplanes either. I'm going to show you right here. A long white ship right there. And it literally goes across the sky, and it's not a cloud. It's a ship. Boom, all the way across. Yeah. How we doing over here, everyone? We just want to see if there's anything going on. I think that they're at the other observatory, the catwalk one. Some more people over there because it was zooming up close on them. Let's see this. Oh, okay. Yeah. If you haven't seen these, if you go here and look at this particular webcam, it goes so fast you can't see nothing. Okay, they're closing their camera down for the day. Watch it. They close it. Isn't that neat? To close it up, and it goes down, and up, and it goes down. It's automatic. Automatic. So this is the north view. What is that? Up here at the top. Yeah. The space skate. Well, they could have a space skate. I want to see what's happening, though. I really do. Let's go to the... Now we're going to go over here to the south view right here. I'm going to get ready to click the south view telescope camera. And we're going to see what that one's going to do. Because one of these had a lot of people also. And they zoomed up on some people. Let's look at this. It's kind of blurred. You know, they can make it a lot clearer like that. They have night vision cameras. They do. See, look at this. It's strange. They made it all blurry. They did. I think they can do it on purpose. And then they clear it up. Oh, they too are watching it. They too. Ooh, why do they look at like that? You all look. So we got to go slow. It gets pink. Why are they looking at that part of the clouds? Isn't that interesting? Look how close. Look how close they can zoom up on these clouds. They can see anything and everything that's cloaked in them. Absolutely anything and everything. And they don't have to look at it through a time lapse. They can see it in real time, even the seconds. But we can't. Now see, here's the clouds moving. They're looking for something. They're watching. Of course, there's the moon again. 62601. Oh, isn't that pretty? Look at that, you all. Isn't that pretty? I didn't know how close these were up here. Look, there's some vehicles down here, too. They got little garages. What is this facility over here? So now it's the catwalk plates. Moa. Moa. Okay, now we're going back. I want to see the people. I wonder if when the people got here, if they were able to see the lunar eclipse inside the observatories that were up here. You got to watch the clouds, you all. The clouds are getting really thick at this place. Super, super thick. As we look at it, I like to. Okay, there's the white car, the white SUV. I guess it's decided to come up. That's a weird looking car. That's another SUV. It looks like it's got spikes on it. It really does. Like, I don't know. Let's see this. Here comes the clouds. Look at the ships up here, cloaked in the clouds, right up here above the observatory. That might look like a cloud, but it's not. There's ships up here. They like clustered on one another as it goes across. Look at that. Can you see it? It's like a big flying saucer. Kind of like it. Boom. Going across. Here comes another one spreading the dust up the dusty road. That's windows in that up there. Yeah, there's windows. It looks like there's windows in that ship right up here at the observatory. Let me see. I can't really see them that well. Like 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you all can see them. Barely see them. They don't got their camera zoomed up perfect for us. So, but there's windows in this ship up here in the sky, and it may even have, like, this might be the main body, and then this might be the back section of it. Now, Gina, you're on the wrong screen. I know I'm on the wrong screen. What screen am I supposed to be on? This one right here. Let's look at it. Okay, there it goes. Okay, the SUV, the white SUV is leaving the area. Up there again, looks like there is a ship up there at the top. Let's see it. Okay, there's more vehicles. There's somebody walking up the hill. And again, I don't know if we'll see anything, but I wanted to see what was going on. Just keep moving it really slow. What is that up there? Right up here in the corner. It's like a big old patch of black clouds is what it's like. A big patch of them. Now, there may be some who don't find it interesting looking at the clouds at the observatory. Look how they got a big solid at the observatories. But that's how I found that ship, the big black ship. And the other ones, you've got to go frame by frame to look at them. You really do. It's a big cluster of them. Yeah, I was talking about the lunar eclipse. This is the day of the lunar eclipse here at the observatory. And there were a lot of people showed up. And like 8 vehicles had shown up. What is... Because they were watching the moon too. You know they got really... Wait a minute. Let me take a picture of this right here, a screenshot. I just want to do a screenshot. It's right there. See it? Right here. It's like these are perfectly straight, is what they are. Right there by that one telescope. Perfectly straight UFOs. Like right, let me see if I can do this exposure. Right here. Now granted, I wish we could see a lot clearer, but these right here are like UFO ships. Right there, and they don't last long. The clouds cover them up. They're too straight to be a cloud. And so is this right here. It's too straight to be a cloud. Shall we carry on? We shall. We're going to just keep going, you all, because I don't know if we'll see anything. They've been really careful about what we're seeing up here so as to not, there's a car, so as to not get any really good views. There's the mountains down there. Look at that catwalk. Okay, we've seen it. Let's see it. Okay, that's somebody's car going down the road. It looks like it. Okay, this one is done. We got one more. And this is the other one where we saw a massive ship flying through the sky as it flies over. All right. It looks so wild. It really does. Let me put this back to me. So, I don't know what they saw, but there was a lot of people up there, and didn't see very many ships at all. Not no big, massive ships like we've seen before. Saw a lot of like smaller, long white ships, and then maybe like a great big black ship hidden into the clouds, you all. Nothing too identifiable like it was before. That's right. Boom. So I am going to go. Where would we been on here? 27 minutes. That's long enough, you all. So I wanted to see what they wanted to see at the observatory. And we see, I really wonder what that big building is with those golden things on it down there. Probably nothing. That's right. It looks like a ship. There's a ball of light again, this time on the other side of the telescope. Yeah, there's a lot that goes on up there that we don't really get to see. A ton of it. And if we were to go to the cloud cam themselves, you can come over here to the cloud cam, which is kind of, did I get over here, you all? This is, oh, wait a minute. Let's do it. Look at this cloud cam. I'm not done yet, you all. Pause. I'm not done. Are we over here yet? Okay, let's watch this. This is the other type of camera. It's called the cloud cam. This is the one where the clouds were jumping up and the ships were coming out of them. Did you see that? Right there. It went into the cloud on the very corner down here, you all. Right down here at the very corner. If you look in the corner of the screen, there's a long white ship that goes in there. Let me pull it back again and you can watch it. A long white ship. Now we got the sun rising. We can pause it a little. Is this going to that screen? Because I can't tell, because looking at this on my cell phone, it does not refresh my screen at all. And okay, we're on it. We're on it, y'all. Let's look. If you look over here, right above this flat mountain peak, there's a ship that goes into these clouds. Getting ready for it. It's a long... Isn't that neat looking? getting darker. Right there. You see it? Let's see it. Right there. Boom. I don't know where that one came from. Let me look at this so you all can see it. Right there. See, they're up there and they're all over the place, but they're cloaked in the clouds. Can you just imagine how many ships they see? Look at that. Going into the clouds. And we don't see the half of it. We really don't. One big massive ship. Well, a lot of people can find them too, and they probably do, but they just, you know, yeah. So that is just one camera. Just one camera. You all. Only one. One camera view. And let's extend it back up. So there it is down there. It looks really cool. Looking at time. Oops, you see another one right there showed up. It showed up down here, another ship. Oh, it's flying across, so that's okay. It's a smaller one. But they go down into the clouds, which goes down into the shafts in the ground, is what happens. It's a nice time lapse. I'd love to see the ships jumping up out of the clouds again. Look at those clouds above. It gets really mesmerizing. They're rolling in. And we can look at the other cam right here, the daytime cloud cam also, so we can see here. Look at that. And this is also on the 8th in Hawaii. Wait a minute. Such thick cloud cover. Extremely thick cloud cover. It shouldn't be, but it is. I think this live stream, I think you're all like a minute and a half behind me, is what I think. Yeah. So that is it. That's it with this observatory, and you can come here, you all, and you can see their pictures. They even have right here, if you wanted to look at these images they have, look at this, you all. This is wild. They got some really pretty images, astronomy images right there. Look at that. And then you can just click all different types. It kind of looks wild. It does. But you can come here and you can see all of these on here. The image of the month is this. Galaxies in Draco. Galaxies in Draco. Draco galaxies. That's what they're focusing on, Draco. That's right. You can come there and check it out. You can. But I am going to go. So if they saw something, we didn't really see much of anything at the observatories in Hawaii, but they did make sure they showed up. I'm sure they got some really good footage of the moon, and I'm sure they got really good footage of whatever flew in front of their observatories too. And I'm sure they got a good vantage point of all the ships that fly by in the sky because they're way above the city. So thank you. And with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, I love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, you all. Hope to see you later tonight. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all, everyone. Love you.